A suburb in Sweden. This is the home of Ariana. She is an asylum seeker suffering from a condition known as the Resignation Syndrome.
She is exactly the same as she was when I saw her the first time in February 2016. It's still a child, and that is 2.5 years ago.
When Ariana was 7, she learned that her family's asylum application was rejected. She stopped eating and drinking. Eventually, she went into this state of hibernation. Her parents agreed to talk to us, but for safety reasons, we cannot disclose their identity.
Это было 2016 года, где-то начало января, вот где-то 10-12 января.
Ну так и они потом сколько, неделю или 10 дней, точно не помню уже сколько, оставались. Потом они решили, что надо поставить шланг.
Ariana's family feel like the authorities don't care about their case. They rely on volunteers like Elisabeth Hultkrantz. She's a retired ENT doctor, and as a volunteer she has been working tirelessly with these families for over 10 years.
It is a real disease. Earlier, around 2005, it was very much discussion if this was a fake disease and so on. We have had children from 6 years and up. Most of them have a post-traumatic stress syndrome when they come to Sweden. If you pinch them or if you put ice on their stomach or so on, they don't react in any way and they are completely gone.
About 100 cases of resignation syndrome have been reported, but it only seems to affect children in Sweden. But why? Dr. Karl Sallin is working hard to find scientific answers to this intriguing question.
As far as we know at the moment, we don't see cases in the magnitude that we see in Sweden. It has been proposed that the parents are doing this to the children in order to gain an asylum. We see no evidence of that being the case. It's also been claimed that there is some sort of pretended behavior, and it's very difficult to imagine a child, certainly in the younger age group of 7 or maybe 8 years, that can fake this condition for sometimes many years.
Yet Dr. Hultkrantz has another theory.
I have seen so many children who have been sitting in front of the authorities and got to hear that now you have to leave the country. And when they sit there together with their parents, usually the children understand the message before the parents understand it, because they need the translator in between. And that is a terrible situation for a child, to know something and maybe feel responsible for their own parents.
There is a small chance Ariana and her family will be allowed to stay in Sweden. And then?
As far as we know, they recover to lead a normal life.
The children may get better, but while uncertainty remains about the asylum procedures, they will be left in limbo.